Guten Morgen. Willkommen Old English YouTube. Ich bin Alan. Heute haben wir eine deutsche Pistole. Volkspistole 9 mm. 2 Magazine, jeweils 15 Patronen. Oder Polizei 3 Magazine, 15 Patronen. No werde ich auf Englisch übersetzen. We thought it'd be fun to just start that out in German. Welcome to Old English Outfitters channel. I'm Alan. This is the HK Heckler Koch VP9. VP stands for Volkspistole or People's Pistol. Popular 9mm semi-auto. Has some unique features compared to some of the others out there. These come with 2 15-round magazines, metal mag, good magazine, good and sturdy. There's a law enforcement variation of this, or LE they call it. It's available to civilians too. It's about $100 more than the standard gun. It has, in addition to self-luminous night sights, 3 15-round magazines, but the normal version comes with 2. So, 9mm semi-auto pistol, okay? What's unique about that? Not very much. There's lots of them out there, right? Okay. This one does have some unique features compared to others. Now, what's common to this and others? Well, we have the trigger safety piece and the common internal safeties like Glocks and Smiths and lots of these other guns have. We have a rail up front. We have front and rear cocking serrations on the slide. Then we have some other things that are unique to Heckler & Koch's design in this pistol. This is striker fired, by the way. As you know, Heckler & Koch's older series guns, lots of them were hammer fired. Good pistols. I've shot several of them. They tend to be very accurate. They know how to build barrels. But this one has a couple unique features. Lots of HKs usually do. For starters, on the back of the slide, we have a small raised rib on each side. Gives you a good purchase to cock the slide. Gives you a good means of getting hold of it. It's kind of rounded a little. It wouldn't be great for trying to hook and pull the slide. You might be able to do it, but the major purpose is to give you extra purchase to cycle the slide. The sights on this gun, I'm going to turn this around just a little bit. The sights on this gun are yellow. They're the Luminox type stuff. So they are night sights, but they're not self-luminous. You have to, when these things absorb light, so in bright light like this or with a flashlight, if you light them up, they will glow for a period of time after that. The LE version has the normal tritium self-luminous night sights on it. The sights are steel on this gun. Very left or right-handed friendly. We have a slide release on this side. We have a slide release on this side, so on both sides. The magazine release is unique. Instead of being a button, they do make a version of this with a button because folks here in the United States, we like the buttons, right? So they do make a version with the button. But the European, the standard version, this one, has a paddle magazine release. It's on each side. It's actually kind of slightly behind the trigger guard, so the paddle comes up on either side. Now, I kind of like that. Not everybody does, but what I like about it is, with the magazine in, you know, with a button, a lot of times you have to shift your grip to reach the button, right? Well, with this, with the magazine in, all I have to do is take my trigger finger and push down on that lever, and it kicks the magazine right out. I didn't have to move my shooting grip at all to do that. So I like that. Now, some of that's going to depend on your hand size. If it doesn't fit you and you can't do that, well, then you're going to do something else, right? But it is ambidextrous on both sides of that trigger guard. So it doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed, it's easy to reach. Another unique feature about this gun is the grip. First of all, it has a really well-designed grip. It's very ergonomic, it's very comfortable. But it's also more adjustable within range than most other things are. We're familiar with Glocks that have backstrap pieces that come with them. We're familiar with Smith & Wesson's backstrap pieces that come with them. Well, this has that. You can change this hump. There are a couple backstraps that come with this, but you can also vary the grip thickness. The side panel, outlined right there, that side panel comes off, and several side panels come with the gun. So you can actually change the side panels on both sides and the backstrap. So you got quite a bit of adjustability in range there. It doesn't have a flared magazine well. It does have a pin back here, which is right there, is the pin that holds that piece on. And that pin going through there could serve as a lanyard post if you were so inclined. The magazine well is not flared, but it is actually recessed right there just a little bit. So if you had a stuck magazine, you can get up on either side of it and rip it out of there. Nice gun, comfortable to shoot, accurate. Shoots a whole lot like most other 9mm in this size. It's a full-size pistol. There is a subcompact version of this made too. The full size was what we shot today. Takedown, just like so many other things that are out there. Very simple. What do we do first when we take anything apart, right? We make sure it's empty and safe. We make sure the magazine's empty. We take it out and get it out of our way. We make sure the chamber is empty. Once we've done that, from the slide lock open position, there's a takedown lever right there that we rotate down 90 degrees. Once we've rotated that down, you can release the slide and just pull it off the front, just like that. It'll pull right off the top. You end up with a frame. You end up with a recoil spring and guide and a barrel and a slide. Same thing that you've seen us do many times with many, many weapons. You don't have to pull the trigger. All you have to do is pull the slide off. It'll be a little snug, no big deal. Just pull it straight off the front. Disassembly back in reverse direction, just like so many things. There is, on the recoil spring guide, there's a front piece and there's a back piece. Don't mix them up. The back piece has a small little indent on it. The front piece has what looks like a screw slot. Once you put that back together, just bring it back on, lock it open, return the takedown lever to its normal position, function check, and we're in good shape, back in business. Made in Germany, marketed over here. Good pistol, very popular little gun. It's slightly more expensive maybe than some of the other guns that we're kind of accustomed to, but it is there. We do have a, you can't see it. We do have a cocking indicator in here, but it doesn't protrude out the back of the slide. The very back end of the firing pin is red, so it sets up where you can kind of look in there and see it. If you've got any kind of light at all, you can look in there and see it. When the trigger's pulled and the gun fired, it goes down in there far enough you can't see it. So it is there, it just doesn't protrude from the back of the slide. Good features, popular features that are common on a lot of these guns, along with unique things like the paddle release and the very large range of adjustability of the grip. Nice pistol. These things currently retail for $659 for the standard version, about $100 more for an LE version. They do make this in .40 caliber. It's called the VP40 instead of the VP9. Makes sense, doesn't it? If you like HK weapons, this is a good one to look at. Striker fired compared to most of their guns, which are hammer fired, but it's a good one to look at. We carry them. Come take a look if you're interested. So that's all we have for today. I'm Alan for Old English Outfitters. Thanks for watching.